Hello all, so welcome to my second video in a series of how to start brewing your own kombucha at home. Here is the progress from the previous video what was explaining how to grow a scoby. And I have a little cold. How to grow a scoby. And so here, this is the liquid from one bottle of our original kombucha brew that I put in this jar in my last video and just covered it, and it has been sitting for a few weeks, and it has a nice, beautiful, healthy and thick scoby. I always like to examine also obviously visually, but you need to smell. Once you're getting used to brewing kombucha, you will be able to determine the smell. Is it good or not, or is it, what's happening? So to brew, to start your brew, another thing that you will need besides the starter and the scoby that has foamed, you'll need your choice of sugar. I'm using organic cane sugar, and this time just for the this video I made tea already. It's ready, but you can use either bags. I recommend green tea. You can go wild, choose your own, you'll find your way, try different things. You can use tea bags, you can use bulk tea. The thing about the bulk tea that you need to strain well, make sure that the little fiber of the tea leaves don't get into scoby. It's not really recommended, it's gonna create more mess in your brew. And so yeah, as simple as that. So basically, you steep your tea, boil water, add tea. A recommended proportion that I can share with you is like 2 grams of tea per 1 liter of brew, meaning that I won't go into detail, but and about 50 grams of sugar per liter of brew. I'm explaining myself. So if from this I have 300, more or less 300 milliliters of starter, I'm able to brew about liter and a half, even some more. I could brew, really stretch it and try to brew 3 liters. Don't recommend to start it out like that. It's gonna put like an extra work on the kombucha right away. So no, this is a safe way. Take like 1.5 liter. I will be just doing it in this same jar just because for me it's more comfortable, and I don't have 1.5 liter jar right now. So here to this starter, I'm just gonna be adding the tea. To make the tea, make sure you cool it off, that it's not boiling hot. And once you sweetened it, you diluted your sugar, your tea was strained, tea leaves were strained out. This is your final, brewed tea, sweet tea basically, ready. So you're just gonna add it to the same jar where your starter was. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's a perfect amount. Voila. So this is gonna be brewing now. On this quantity, probably if it's 1 liter jar, it might be ready like in a few days. But you'll see, I'll be tasting it maybe today's Saturday. I'll be tasting it maybe like on Tuesday and see where it got. So ask me any questions, ask me, it seems very simple to me, so my apologies if, I'm not giving more information, but it's a fairly simple step. And also in your own experience, as you're gonna be, brewing, maybe make few jars. It's always trial and error is very important practice in kombucha brewing. So maybe have 3 jars, with the starters. You take 3 bottles of our original brew, and then, you try different things. Like for example, for one of them you use green tea, and, maybe stronger tea, less strong tea, and write it down. Other one maybe use black tea, and another one, I don't know, use chai or use matcha. Something, just see, you will find your own taste that works for you. And good luck. Enjoy your brewing. Happy kombucha.